When you own a home, there's always something that needs attention, right? And when things are tucked away, they can easily be overlooked or ignored. Like, when's the last time you've seen your water heater? Do you even know where it is? Our next guests say a little regular maintenance can save you thousands in repairs and even help keep your family safe. Here to share the red flags you should watch out for, how a plumber can help, and why you might consider this as a career are Jonathan Preston and Yuli Guerrero with Power Plumbing Services. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're going from boiling dragon to the boiling water heater right over here.
Yes,
All right,
ma'am.
Jonathan and Yuli, as you know, there's been a lot of talk recently about college versus the trades, and they don't need to be in competition with each other. Just consider what's best for you. You come from a family of educators. The thought that you wouldn't go to college was never a conversation in your home.
It was a non-negotiable.
Yeah.
So we were raised in a home where, hey, college was it. Son of a pastor. My dad was a pastor, my mom's a teacher. She comes from a legacy of teachers, and college was not a no.
Yeah,
it was
so
a definite
when you headed
yes.
off to Texas Southern University, what were your plans? What were you going to major in, and what were your plans with that?
I treated my college career like a 4-year prison sentence. My parents said it was required, and so we made an agreement. I promised them I would go to college and get my degree, and then thereafter pursue my own dream.
Yeah, all right. So you worked with a small family plumbing business, and plumbing is what paid your way through school. You were able to do what so many kids don't do, and that's graduate debt-free.
Absolutely.
And then you decided, I kind of like this. You stayed with it. All right, you saw the opportunity, you enjoyed working with your hands, you were inspired by seasoned plumbers. They were in demand, financially stable, and respected. Isn't that what we want every one of our kids graduating from school to go into? So you also say you feel like a real sense of purpose. All right, Yuli, you had a strong desire to pursue a career in trade. Why?
I mean, I just like to fix things, so any kind of career path I could have chosen to fix stuff is what I would have gone with. And I applied at so many different trades. I think I put like over 100 different applications.
Wow.
And I got no callback, so plumbing was the one that opened the door for me.
Yeah, you said you never saw yourself working a 9-to-5 job, but you said it could also be challenging in a male-dominated field, but they have been nothing but welcoming to you.
No, absolutely. I've learned so much from the guys here, and for me, it's like I have to prove myself so much more because I'm a girl, so I do have that extra standard for me, but I mean, the guys make it so easy. Like, I learn so easily from
When you show up at service calls, are they surprised to see
all
you?
the time? They're like, do you have somebody coming? Is somebody in the back? I'm like, no, it's
somebody in the back.
It's just me, I promise.
Oh my gosh, all right. You say also that Power Plumbing feels like a family to you.
Yes, absolutely. So the service manager there is actually who got me started into plumbing, and I worked with him 2 years prior, and he's like a second dad to me. So like if I disappoint, I'm like, oh my God, no, I'm so sorry. Like, what did I do wrong? So yeah, it's great.
All right, Power Plumbing Services, founded in 1988. They offer regular plumbing inspections, visual inspections, especially before wintertime. Now is a good time to have a visual inspection, isn't it?
Absolutely. You know, inspection saves you money as a homeowner. Our ability to come into your home, address the issue that you initially called us for, but we take it another step, right? Our job is to make sure that we evaluate your plumbing system to prevent any future issues.
Yeah, because things you're looking for, signs of corrosion, because if there's corrosion, a leak is probably not far behind, right? If not
Correct.
already. Faucets and fixtures, sometimes it's just a matter of making sure something's tightened.
Correct.
All right, you have the water heater itself, drains, water pressure, exterior inspections include hose and bibs, especially with the swing in temperatures that we have here. It's not if, but when certain things are going to wear out. And as you mentioned, inspection can stop emergencies because that's when it costs the most. All right, the water heater. It's the appliance that we run every day, but as I mentioned earlier, out of sight, out of mind, right? If it's not maintained, we can have some problems. Okay, so there are usually gas heaters, right?
Yeah, so the worst thing about what you notice about water heaters is that they're in your attic. So attic, out of sight, out of mind. But what people don't know, it's 50 gallons worth of water. It's about half a ton sitting in your attic. So think about that leaking in any shape, way, or form. It's going to go directly into your drywall, cause water damage, unnecessary damage. So if you're proactive with it, check up on it every year, you definitely avoid those kind of scenarios.
Yeah, because oftentimes when that leak started, it's been leaking for a while.
And you don't notice because it's in the attic.
Yeah, you got mold and all that stuff that will happen. All right, and then there's the electric heaters.
Same thing. So one thing that's significant to understand about our water, our water is made up of groundwater and surface water. As water travels through rocks and sediments, it carries those minerals with it. into your homes.
Yeah.
So just like here at our water heater, if you look here at the bottom, there's a buildup of calcium.
Right.
So if you hear popping noises in your water heater, you're just boiling rocks of calcium. And this is the
That's
reason
what that
why.
sound is.
Correct.
I've heard that before.
Yes,
all
ma'am.
right. So some clues that your water heater could be failing. Yeah, that strange popping or banging noises, which sometimes you've even seen in comedy and movies. You're like, what's that? And they're like the horror movies. It's like that's what it is. All right. If you have rust-colored water, what does that tell you?
It's an indication that your water heater needs to be flush. It could be that your anode rod has deteriorated. The anode rod is a sacrificial metal that attracts minerals to it, preventing damage from the actual water heater.
Okay.
There's a liner, a metal liner in the water heater, and the anode protects and expands the lifespan of a water heater.
Yeah, and then we'll go back to like gas heaters. You have to be concerned about any leaking gas or carbon monoxide concerns. And then of course with electric heaters, faulty wiring could be an issue that you all can check on as well. Okay, the other thing is sometimes you're like, oh, nice hot water, and the next time you go, why is the water not hot? When it's fluctuating, that tells you something too.
Correct. It could be a number of things. Electric water heater, your elements could be going out, or that could be an electrical issue, connection, a faulty connection. With the gas water heater, the valve can stop working. There are a number of issues that can cause your hot water, but one thing in Houston, we love our hot water.
Yes, we do. Even though it's hot outside, right? Oh, I can't wait to get a hot shower. All right, Yuli, especially if somebody has bought a home, when they have inspections, they should check to see how old that water heater is. And sometimes we check on the roof or maybe the air conditioning system, but we forget the water heater. How long do they generally last?
Typically, they last around 8 to 12 years, and that's if you're properly maintaining them, flushing them out every single year.
Okay. There are going to be times when we have an emergency, and you all will provide those emergency services.
Yes, ma'am. We are a dependable company. We know how every emergency happens 2 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday when you're spending time with your family or doing a family gathering. So it's important to have a great plumber in your back pocket, because when you have an emergency, you need a good plumber.
Yeah, and so there are times where things can be fixed, but there are times you're going to need a whole new water heater. You do have financing available.
Absolutely. You know, in times like these, emergencies happen at the most inconvenient time. And we don't want your health, your safety to be jeopardized simply because you don't have the funds. So we offer financing as an alternative method to take care of your plumbing needs.
Yeah, all right, I'm going to end with this. Am I the only one as a crafter who's thinking, cut this pipe off, make this flush, put a glass tabletop on it, and that would be such a cool, like you should have this as a coffee table in your house.
We're probably going to do it in your honor.
Okay, all right. You two, thank you so much. To schedule your service with Power Plumbing Services today, Power Plumbing Services, you can go online to powerplumbingtx.com or call them at that number right there on your screen, 281-796-1117. Again, that's 281-796-1117. They offer 0% interest for 12 months with minimum payments if paid in full.